Thank y'all for coming today. Will y'all please wave at the camera? Today I want to talk about implementing life skills education into the public school system. Let's take a moment to imagine. You have just graduated from high school at the age of 18 and are now embarking on the journey of adulthood. Despite feeling confident in your readiness, you soon realize that you are not equipped to handle the challenges that lie ahead. Did you feel fully prepared to tackle the complexities of the real world upon graduation? I know I didn't. And you are not alone. 75% of high school graduates are not ready to make college and career decisions, as reported by thejournal.com. Obtaining life skills education is crucial in achieving success. As a mother, I have directly observed the obstacles that my daughters and their peers encounter in their everyday experience. I have witnessed them navigate challenges related to communication, critical thinking, and emotional health. Effective communication may seem like common sense, but it truly isn't. This is why a comprehensive life skills program is essential for the success of students. Life skills education should be mandated in the public school systems to prepare students for their future. First, we will talk about what life skills are and why they are important. And then we will look at the difficulties that young people face if they don't have these skills. Next, we will discuss how education is currently addressing the issue. And finally, we'll explain why it's a good idea to teach life skills in schools. So what are life skills and why are they important? According to BerkeleyWellbeing.com, life skills can be defined as abilities that enable humans to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of life. And here are just a few examples. Communication skills, self-awareness, self-management, problem-solving skills, and decision-making skills. So why are these skills important? Life skills are essential in preparing students for the real world. Young individuals face significant difficulties when they lack the necessary life skills to succeed in their daily lives. Some of these challenges include financial issues such as budgeting, credit building, tax filing, and even filling out a job application. As someone who has gone through this journey, I can attest to struggling with social and emotional issues as well. I lacked self-awareness and communication skills, which resulted in facing great adversity. The well-being of young individuals can be significantly affected by poor mental health. And according to an article published by the CDC titled Mental Health, Poor Mental Health Impacts Adolescent Well-Being, in 2021, more than 4 in 10 students felt persistently sad or hopeless, and nearly 1/3 experienced poor mental health. And these are alarming numbers. While there is debate about whether parents should teach certain skills at home, there are benefits to learning them in the classroom setting. As stated by PositiveAction.com, all-encompassing skills like these can't be left to learn in the home setting alone, especially since kids often spend more time in school. And let's face it, as parents, we may not be adequately equipped to teach these skills effectively. I wish I would have known about credit and how to use it responsibly. All of my fun spending caught up with me eventually. So let's talk about the current state of education. Public schools face significant challenges due to the lack of reinvention in the outdated 160-year-old education model, as highlighted by PublicSchoolReview.com. Today, the schools are numbers-driven, and I don't mean 2 + 2 = 4. I mean standardized test scores. These scores tell us as parents and as teachers how well our children are doing at grasping a subject, and the schools base their success on this. So how can we close the gap between teaching to gain high scores on a test and teaching to ensure that students have the best possible chance at transitioning into adulthood with the tools necessary to thrive? 1. We implement financial literacy into math class. Teach students about planning for retirement and saving. Focus less on essay writing. Instead, hone in on communication skills and perseverance in English class. Incorporate self-awareness into PE class by incorporating mindful exercises such as yoga and meditation. All of these solutions are providing the students with the proper education and giving them the appropriate skill sets needed to leave school with a sense of preparedness. Not only parents, but the community as a whole should join forces to have a louder voice. Attend the board meetings. Cast your vote to ensure change is brought about, because we all benefit from the students learning life skills. We as a community are united in the common goals we have for our young, and that is to become the best version of themselves and to live full, meaningful lives, none of which are based on test scores. So in conclusion, life skills education should be mandatory in public schools to prepare students for the challenges of adulthood. It equips them with the essential skills like decision making and stress management. Without these skills, students may struggle with financial issues and poor mental health. Learning life skills in schools is important. As parents, we may not be equipped to teach them effectively. And I'll leave you up with a quote from Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Thank you. Questions?
How have life skills helped you?
Well, I believe if I were taught more about financial literacy and stress management, I would have been better off. I would have started out not having to struggle to repair my credit after I messed it up because I didn't know how to use it responsibly. With stress management, I think I would have better handled a lot of situations in my life. And yeah. Anybody else?
What would be the number one thing that you would actually bring back into the school system to change, to improve the life skills?
The number one life skill?
Yes.
I believe the most important one would be self-awareness. How to manage your emotions. How to incorporate a healthy lifestyle. Anybody else?
It wouldn't be budgeting be a primary thing they should know.
Absolutely.
Budgeting their money.
Budgeting money, how to use it wisely, and how to make it grow, actually. How to
Bills
invest.
first, playtime later.
Yes. How to invest your money wisely and not just blow it.
That's the main or number one thing they should know.
Yeah, I think so. Go
Do you
ahead.
think changing the school systems back to having physical education, social skills would improve the self-awareness as far as social interaction?
Yeah.
You know,
I
kids-
think actually one thing that would help the social interaction in school and in life is to limit cell phone usage, because kids don't really talk to each other.
Terminate cell phone usage at school.
Even in school, they would rather text than to hold a conversation with somebody. And so the art of communicating verbally has been lost.